How to get data from every other row in Microsoft Excel. Hello everyone, welcome to Excel 10 tutorial. In this intermediate Excel tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can extract data from every other row in Excel using formula. Let's get started. Now take a look at this worksheet. It's a simple worksheet. We have data in column A and I want to extract data from every other cell. Suppose I want to extract data from 1, 3, 5 like this one, this one, this one, this one. If I copy it and let's paste it here, I want to extract data from every other row like this, or we can extract data from like this. Copy it, paste it here. Well, copying and pasting is a solution, of course, but if you want to do it more efficiently, you may use a formula. Okay, so let's learn how to create a formula that will extract data for us. Remove it. I can extract data using the offset function. If I write here equal to offset, returns a reference to a range that is a given number of rows and columns from a given reference. So if I double click here, our reference is this one. We just starting from this one, so I'm going to log this. If I press F4, so this is our starting point, our reference, and then if I want to extract the second one, our row will be 1, our column will be 0 and close parentheses, and if I press enter, you can see we extracted the second one. But now if I drag it down, you can see it didn't change. So in offset function, you'll have to specify the row or column every time and then it will work. Okay, and also another thing we should consider is that the first cell is indexed as 0. Okay, so let's write here 0 and drag it, fill series. You can see if we select the reference as cell A1, our row reference should be 0 for this cell. Okay, so row index number is calculated here, and we don't want to extract any data from any other column, so we don't need to worry about our column. So we need to create a system that will give us 0, 2, 4 and so on, and we need to create another system that will give us 1, 3, 5 and so on. So how we can do it? If I write here row function and select any row, any first row, let's say we reference row R1, we can get the first reference. Okay, so if I give this inside the index number, we can get this one because this is indexed as 1. Okay, now we need to create a system using the row formula so that we can get 0, 2, 4 and so on, and again we can get 1, 3, 5 and so on. Okay, now as we can reference row 1 and it will give us 1, so let's start with 1. Okay, I'm going to drag it. Now if we use the row function, we'll get a serial number like this. Okay, now how can we get 0 from this and 2, 4 etc. So let's try it. I'm going to write here equal to, let's say this is our cell. If I add -1, okay, what do we have here? We have 0, and you can see by deducting 1 from this range we can get our original index number, which is really important in this case. Now let's say I want to get 0 to 4, so for that I can multiply it by 2. Okay, let's close this with parentheses, and you can see we have 0 here. If I drag it, now we have a range of 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, now let's create another one, so we get 1, 3, 5 in this way. So for that, let's write here equal to, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Suppose we are using the row function. Now if I multiply it by 2 within parentheses, then we deduct 1, we get 1, and we have another list. So we can calculate 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, and then we can also calculate 1, 3, 5, 7. So we have our calculation ready. Now let's forget about this and write here our row function. Okay, so if I write here row and select any first row, okay, so we have we have selected T1. If I press enter, we still have the same thing. Okay, now you can see if I delete this, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to change this also. We are slowly building up our function. So if I remove this both two, it doesn't matter because we have created the number using the row function. Okay. Now let's write the offset function and try to get data from every other row. So if I write here offset equal to OFF offset, and reference will be the first cell from where we want to start our data, and F4 to fix this reference. Then we need our row reference number. Here we can select this or we can copy data from this. Okay, I'm going to select this. If I add comma, we are adding 0 for column reference number. If I press enter, you can see we are getting data from every other row, but we don't want to reference cell C1. So I'm going to select this. I'm going to cut this and change this here. If I press enter, we still get the same thing. So if I remove this, it doesn't matter. So here the formula is offset, then our first reference number, and here our row calculation, which is row. Here the row calculation has changed to P1. It doesn't matter which column you select, it must be the first row. Okay, the first row equal to 1. So here we had our calculation. The formula will be offset A1, which is an absolute reference, then row P1 minus 1 into 2, then our column reference is 0. Okay, and then we can do the same thing using this formula. Let's write it here. If I write here equal to and then offset, this is the reference, make it absolute reference. For the row parameter we are going to write the formula, and then for the column parameter we are going to write 0 and close parenthesis, press enter. Now you can see we have this data range. If I drag it, let's remove all this. Let's remove it. Okay, so we extracted this data from column A, but we copied only data excluding the middle range. So we get data from every other row in Excel using formula. Our formula is offset, then we have reference number which is absolute, then we calculated the row so that we get a even and odd row number, and we placed it here, and then we are taking data from column A, and that's why the column index number will be 0 and close parenthesis, press enter. Same thing for this one. We just changed this and we just created this calculation differently so that we get data from every odd number cell and we get data from every even number cell. This is what I wanted to show you. Thank you. Thanks for watching. See you in the next tutorial. If you can, support the channel through Patreon and don't forget to subscribe. And for the formula, if you need it, it's in the description. Please check it there. Thank you. Thanks for watching.